Hi guys, it's Paisley. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I just noticed that my hair is getting longer already. Anyways, I wanted to make a quick video about gratitude. I just volunteered at the Alano Hall. I guess no one's really gonna know what that means. Except for maybe local people. Anyways, I just volunteered. And the person who was training me was also a volunteer. And he has an eye patch over his eye. And so when things had slowed down, because I'm behind a counter and I'm just working a register and getting food and water and stuff for people. And when things had slowed down, he sat down and we had a conversation about what had happened with his eye. And he had some sort of accident and a bunch of metal got into his eye. He's had like 3 surgeries and he still has 3 more surgeries. And he was telling me this story, and the reason why I'm telling you this story is because I realized in that moment how on a daily basis there are just so many amazing things that we have in our lives that we completely take for granted, such as our eyes, our eyesight. I'm pretty sure that all of the problems that I think I have in my life, I would forget about them all in 2 seconds if I suddenly lost my eyesight. I would look back on those problems and they wouldn't be problems at all. But it just really puts things into perspective, Take a moment to reflect and, ask yourself, what do you have in your life today, right now, that you might be taking for granted? Is it a partner? Is it your kids? Is it your parents? Is it your friends? Is it your phone? Is it food? Is it your vehicle? I know for me tonight, I was feeling really grateful for water. I was super thirsty and I was drinking this cold water and I was just in this state of intense gratitude because I had heard this story that this guy told me. And so I was just thinking about how there are so many people in the world who would give anything for me to just hand them a cold bottle of clean, fresh water. They don't have access to that. So it definitely makes you look at the world a lot differently. And it honestly makes me kind of sad to think about how much time I spend not looking at the glass half full, I guess, is the simplest way to put it. How much time I spend looking at the lack instead of admiring and embracing the fullness that I do have in my life. So I don't know about you, but I am extremely grateful for my eyesight. I'm grateful for my hearing. I'm grateful that I can speak. I'm grateful that I can walk. That's another thing too that happened to me today. I was driving downtown and I was at a red light, and on the crosswalk there was a man in a wheelchair who had no legs wheeling himself across the crosswalk. And there's all these cars, obviously just watching this man go by, and I thought about how it was probably such a wake-up call for so many people. Like, wow, we go through our days and we can get so easily just, we're grumpy and we're mentally complaining about things and we're like, oh my gosh, my life sucks or whatever it is, right? And you see someone like that and you're like, wow, I have legs. Like, I can walk, I'm healthy. So I definitely had some eye openers today, and I'm going to try and keep an attitude of gratitude for the rest of the night. And I challenge you to do the same.